Your fan is jaw dropping photography, eye popping graphic art. Yo, what's up? I know you had one of them days before. You come down to the studio, you sit down, you ready to make a beat, you start playing, you keep playing, you keep playing. It's not there for you. Everybody goes through it. Call it creator's block, creative block, producer's block, beat block, whatever you want to call it. It's the same thing. I'm Cap. Welcome to another Tutorial Tuesday. Today I'm going to show you how to beat beat block. Or how to beat producer's block. Make sure you subscribe, become part of the Gish crew. We appreciate all of your views and all of your comments. We try to answer your questions as quickly as possible, and any suggestions you have for videos, please leave them below in the comments. Here we go. Let's beat beat block. So look, the first way you can attack beat block, find one of your favorite beats. Find a beat that you like. Find a beat that you always found interesting. Just find a beat and remake it. Take it apart, put it back together, find out what it took to create it, how many sounds were there, what types of sounds. You'll find some inspiration in there. Maybe it's a melody you like, or maybe it's something that you're going to add to the beat that you always thought was missing. That could be, you know, the way that you break out of your beat block. Try that. So the second way to attack your beat block, if you're a producer, maybe if you're not just starting, but if you've been doing it for a while, you got that stash of beats that you was like, I don't know about them joints. You know, the one or two that you didn't finish, or you got another idea, you know, went off on a tangent and left that. Go back and find some of them old beats. Find something that you thought was good, but you can make better. Find something that had like a melody that you started off with and just left it there. Go find some of those old beats and finish them. That way you'll already have a starting place, and then you just got to finish it. That's another way, the second way that you can, you know, sort of attack that beat block. So try that. So number 3, beat block buster. Number 3, I realized like I got a rack of sounds that I never even knew I had, or I never even used, and you go in them and there's some dope sounds you can make into a song by themselves. Like you press one key and you got the whole song right there. Go into your sound library, check out some sounds you've never used before, check out a VST you never used before, go deeper into the library than you usually go. Go to that one sound that's labeled stupid. It might be something that, you know, you never imagined would turn into a huge beat. Next thing you know, you're making the best beat you ever made, or the best one you think you ever made. That's number 3. Explore your sound library. There's always something that you've never heard. And if you have heard all of the sounds in your library, maybe it's time to get some new sounds. Go online. If you go to McDonald's and spend $5 or $10 on some food, if you can spend $10 on food, you can spend $10 to buy a drum kit, or $10 to buy a sound kit, or a sample library. You know what I'm saying? You're making an investment in yourself. So get some new sounds. Buy some new ones. Go to one of the free drum kit websites and download some new ones, some free joints. You know, there's your inspiration right there. I do Tai Chi. That's besides the point. The point here is meditate, pray, reminisce, I don't know, say a chant. If you use recreational drugs, go ahead and do that. Whatever it takes to communicate with your inner self, to communicate with something deeper than the physical. This is my favorite way of breaking beat block. This is my favorite way. Go back to a situation that you encountered. Go back to an experience that you had. Dwell on an emotion. Go to a place inside your mind. Try to recreate that mood, emotion, feeling. Use the sounds to draw the picture that you have in your head, or the experience you have in your head. Create that picture using your sounds. If you're upset, if you're happy, if you're sad, if you're discouraged because you have beat block, channel that discouragement into a beat. Like, how do you feel? Make the music reflect how you feel right then. Go back to a point in time when you felt a certain way and make the music reflect how you felt then. Channel your inner to an outer, and then make it a sound. That's one of my favorite ways to beat producer's block. Last but not least, Get up, get up, get up, get up. Go outside, go take a break, go watch a movie, go do something else besides music. Get your mind off of music and onto something else. You'll go have an experience, or you'll go see something, or you'll go hear something, or you'll go do something, and that beat will pop into your head and you'll be like, You come back into the studio and you're bursting with ideas that you need to get out. Leave. Go do something else. There's no windows in this studio. There's no clocks in this studio. Sometimes I sit down here 4 hours. Don't remember what time it is. Don't remember I had other things to do. If you have beat block, that's not a good idea. The thing you need to do is get up and get out and go do something else completely different and find your inspiration in that. That's number 5. Get out of the studio. Go listen to some music. Go listen to live music, or listen to somebody else's beats on YouTube. Do something besides making music. That can help you get over producer's block too. So what do I think is the reason for beat block, for producer's block, for creator's block? You drained yourself. You don't have any more inspiration. Drained yourself. And you need to go recharge. And the only way to recharge is to do something else. Find some inspiration. Whether it's inner inspiration, inspiration from outside, you're not going to find it by trying to force yourself. Your other beats come from inspiration, or come from something that pops into your head, which is inspiration. You need to recharge. You need to fill back up sometimes. I mean, whatever you need to do to get inspiration, go do that. You could be looking at a Picasso picture and try to recreate the Picasso picture in sound. Go do something that you've never done before. Try to make a beat that you've never made before by using a technique you've never done. You never know what could happen. And you never would have done it if you had been doing the same thing over and over again, never got away from your comfort zone or whatever. I'm just rapping now. 5 ways to beat producer's block. That's probably 6 or 7 or 8 ways to beat producer's block for real. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and becoming part of the Gish crew. We really appreciate all of your views, because every time we're trying to teach you, we're learning ourselves. Continue to ask questions, continue to leave comments, like, share this with other people, and subscribe, because we're going to have more content coming. Make sure you stay tuned for the No Seats EP featuring production from me, and keep it humble and keep it hip hop.